Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is Grant. This is my adorable dog Molly. I'm an American English teacher, and on this channel, I share free lessons every week to help you become a better, more confident English speaker and improve your understanding of American culture. Today, Molly and I have another American slang lesson for you. We are going to talk about 8 extremely common American slang terms. I'll tell you exactly what they mean and give you some example sentences so you can use these words correctly and confidently. The first 2 words are pretty similar. Number 1 is props. And props as a noun, it means respect or credit or appreciation that you're giving a person. Usually this would be when they did something good or when something good happens because of their actions. Props is usually paired with the verb give, or it is just the first word in a sentence. Props to person for action is a really common sentence structure with this word. For example, props to John for driving us to the airport. That's basically saying, thank you, John. I appreciate it. You deserve some credit for this. Matt did a great job organizing the meeting. If you see him, give him props, which is like saying, if you see him, say thank you and give him credit for the great meeting. Shout out is very similar. A shout out is a public message that shows appreciation or congratulations or just explaining why someone or something is really good. Just like with props, this word is usually paired with give, or it begins the sentence by saying shout out to, then the person for their action. For example, shout out to my cousin Paige for graduating college this weekend. Something a little different though is the word shout out is often something that is done. You often just give someone a shout out as opposed to actually saying the word in the sentence. For example, let's pretend I have a friend and he has a good YouTube channel, and in one of my videos, I say, okay everyone, you should follow my friend Riley's channel. He has a lot of great videos. I'll put a link in the description. That is me giving him a shout out. Next, the word swag or swagger. This one's a couple years old, but it's still pretty popular today. And a person's swag just means their cool, confident attitude and good looks and style. So it's a combination of a cool attitude and looking good and having good style. Most of the time, it's paired with the verb have. For example, ASAP Rocky has so much swag, it is ridiculous. Next, shady and sketchy are very, very similar, so I grouped them together. If something is shady or sketchy, it means that it is suspicious. Something about it seems dangerous or wrong, so you should be careful. For example, you should avoid that neighborhood. It's really sketchy. A lot of crime happens there. So you should be careful because that place is possibly dangerous. Or, my girlfriend has been acting really shady lately. I think she's hiding something from me. This would mean that she's possibly lying about something. Something about her just seems suspicious. Next, if something is a blast, that means it is really, really fun or exciting. These words are usually after the verb, and they're often the very last words in the sentence. Here are 2 examples. The party was a blast last night. Thanks for inviting me to the concert. I had a blast. If the subject is a person, usually we use the verb have. And if it's the event, we would use the verb be. Lame is kind of the opposite. If something is lame, it is not cool, it's bad, it's boring, or it's just some sort of negative emotion. It is never good to be lame. Usually, this is used to describe people or situations, but it can also be an exclamation, which is a word like hello or goodbye. So it's just a single word by itself to show an emotion. For example, I can't go out tonight. I have to work overtime. Lame. That's like saying, oh, that situation is bad, sorry. You didn't miss anything. The party was honestly pretty lame. Next, sweet, fire, and sick. These are all adjectives that mean something is awesome. Usually, these can also be used as exclamations or as adjectives to describe something in a sentence. For example, that's a sick tattoo, man. Where did you get it? Or as an exclamation, I got off work early today. Sweet. That's like saying, awesome, good, let's do something fun. And finally, flex. As a verb, what it literally means is to tighten your muscles and make your muscles bigger so people can see them. But as a slang term, it means to show off or brag about how cool, rich, successful, and great you are. For example, I don't use Instagram. It's just people flexing and showing off their perfect lives. But that's actually not true. I have an Instagram and you can follow me if you want. There's a link in the description. Anyway, let's get some practice using these words. For each blank in this conversation, choose one of the 6 slang words below. You can pause the video, and when you're ready to see the answers, click play. Okay, and here are your answers. Alright guys, that is all for this video. Hopefully you added some fire new words to your vocabulary. If you have any questions, you can leave them below, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.